Welcome, Morris Columbus travelers. My name is Lucas Bialucky. I'm the Business Development Manager for the Pacific Northwest, representing Collette. And I'm here to share our tours to North America, all throughout the United States and Canada. One of the great things about the Morris Columbus Travel Expo is right now we're offering all USA tours with a savings of up to 15% off if you travel with Collette in 2022 and put a deposit down with your local Morris Columbus agent on or before February 4th. So be sure to lock in your discount with us today. At Collette, embrace the freedom of touring. We are a highly inclusive 4-star escorted tour operator. We take care of all of your hotel to hotel baggage handling from start to finish. We include enriching cultural experiences that you'll never forget. You have the services of one of our professional tour managers throughout the travel program. In addition to our own tour manager, you'll also have expert local guides that really showcase specific destinations. We include unparalleled sightseeing and take you off the beaten path with experiences you would never find on your own. We include entrance fees and even preferential access at different locations. And we always travel in comfort, whether we're traveling together on a luxury motor coach, an exciting train ride, or even an ocean cruise. Finally, our product managers professionally design and plan some of the best itineraries in the industry throughout North America and the world. Explore iconic cities and sites like New York City, the city that never sleeps. Or behold the grandeur of Grand Canyon when we stay at a hotel inside Grand Canyon National Park. Or explore the natural wonders of North America like Niagara Falls. We visit dozens of national parks all throughout the United States and Canada. And we're always going to showcase the best local cuisine and experience local restaurants wherever we visit. We'll also get you ready for your adventure with detailed pre-departure documents that your local Morris Columbus agent will prepare you with prior to your departure. We'll give you expert advice and travel tips to get you ready for the adventure of your dreams. Now, let's take a look at some of the programs we offer in the United States and Canada. In New England, during the summer months, it's an ideal time to visit the islands of New England. This is a 7-night, 8-day travel program. You have 3 nights in Providence, Rhode Island, and a relaxing 4-night stay in Cape Cod, exploring 3 different islands, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, as well as Block Island. We'll travel Newport's breathtaking Ocean Drive to see the gorgeous mansions on Bellevue Avenue. We'll visit idyllic Nantucket, including the picturesque beaches and lighthouses. And one of our included meals will eat like a pilgrim, sampling recipes from that era, enjoying a Thanksgiving feast no matter what time of year you travel with us. If you like the idea of travel to New England but want to visit during the fall foliage season, I highly recommend looking at our Colors of New England itinerary. This is best in September or October. This 7-night, 8-day program has 2 nights in Boston, Massachusetts, before heading north to the state of Vermont for 2 nights in Stowe, then crossing over to New Hampshire for 1 night in North Conway, and finally ending on the rustic Maine coast with 2 nights in Boothbay Harbor. We embark on a stunning cruise of stunning Lake Winnipesaukee. We'll spend 2 nights in the quaint New England town of Stowe. And we'll learn the importance of maple sugaring in the region on a farm tour. Spotlight on New York City. This is one of our Spotlight series of tours where we unpack our bags and stay for several nights at one hotel. So in this case, we have a 4-night, 5-day experience just in New York City. On this exciting program, we include 2 Broadway shows. We'll also enjoy breakfast at the famous Ellen Stardust Diner, featuring singing waitstaff, many of whom have gone on to become Broadway stars. We'll also cruise New York Harbor and see Lady Liberty and Ellis Island up close. If you're looking for a unique off-the-beaten-path itinerary within the United States, I highly recommend exploring Mackinac Island with us. This is a 7-night, 8-day program, starting with 2 nights in the Windy City of Chicago. We head into Michigan for a 1-night stay in Traverse City before our relaxing 2-night stay on beautiful Mackinac Island. Then we'll head south into the German village of Frankenmuth before having our last night in Dearborn, Michigan, right outside of Detroit. We'll spend 2 nights at the glorious Victorian-era resort, the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island. This touts having the largest porch in the world. We'll see the charming village of Charlevoix and its unique mushroom houses. And since Mackinac Island does not allow motorized vehicles, we'll climb aboard your horse-drawn carriage for a tour of the island. In the Southeast, one of our favorite itineraries is called Southern Charm. This is a 6-night, 7-day program seeing the best of the Southeastern coast. You have 2 nights in Charleston, South Carolina, 2 nights in beautiful Savannah, Georgia, and then finally ending with 2 nights on Jekyll Island off the coast of Georgia. We enjoy a trolley tour of Savannah's sprawling historic district to see the beautiful garden front properties. We'll step back in time and stay in the luxurious Jekyll Island Club Hotel. And while we're in Savannah, we'll enjoy a cooking demonstration and dinner of some of the regional local specialties. One of my favorite itineraries in the United States is America's Music Cities. This is a 7-night, 8-day program that starts with a relaxing 3-night stay in the iconic city of New Orleans. Then we'll head up to Tennessee for 2 nights in Memphis, the home of blues, rock and roll, and soul, and then end in the music capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee. While we're in New Orleans, we stop for chicory coffee and beignets at the famous Café du Monde. While we're in Nashville, we enjoy reserved seats at the iconic Grand Ole Opry, home of American music. And outside of Memphis, we visit Graceland, the extravagant home of the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. For a unique, once-in-a-lifetime experience in the Southwest, I highly recommend experiencing our Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. The Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta happens every year in New Mexico in early October. This is a 5-night, 6-day program experiencing 3 nights in Albuquerque and 2 nights in beautiful Santa Fe. We'll behold the dramatic Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, one of the most photographed events in the world. We'll also visit the amazing Loretto Chapel and see the miraculous staircase that was built using no nails. And we'll experience a cooking show come to life at the Santa Fe School of Cooking. Now, if you enjoy our Spotlight series of tours, we have our Spotlight on New Orleans. 4 nights, 5 days, unpacking your bags at one hotel in the French Quarter of New Orleans. This exciting 5-day tour includes a journey outside of the city into the Louisiana Bayou in the heart of Cajun country for a narrated swamp cruise tour. We'll also join a local guide for a walking tour of the famous French Quarter. And we'll experience a spirited jazz review at a jazz club in the French Quarter as well. If you want to experience the final frontier of the United States, take a look at our Alaska Discovery Program. This is an 11-night, 12-day program, including a 7-night cruise with Princess Cruise Lines. We'll have 1 night in Fairbanks, 2 nights inside Denali National Park at one of Princess's wilderness lodges, 1 night in the Denali area before boarding our cruise ship for our 7-night inside passage cruise down to Vancouver, British Columbia. We'll cruise past Hubbard Glacier, one of Alaska's gigantic glaciers. We'll enjoy an expert guided tour in Denali National Park on the Tundra Wilderness Tour. And again, we'll relax aboard a 7-night inside passage cruise with Princess. We have several options throughout the beautiful country of Canada. One of our most popular itineraries is our Canadian Rockies, featuring the Rocky Mountaineer Train. This is a 7-night, 8-day program, starting with 2 nights in Vancouver, and then having 2 full days on the Rocky Mountaineer Train, with 1 night overnighting at a hotel in Kamloops. Then we disembark and experience 1 night in Lake Louise, 2 nights in the beautiful resort town of Banff, and then end in the cowboy capital of Canada in Calgary. We'll experience a very unique breakfast surrounded by Vancouver's temperate rainforest at the Capilano Suspension Bridge. We'll spend 2 full days on board Rocky Mountaineer, viewing coastal forests, roaring river canyons, and lofty mountain peaks. And we'll enjoy a 1-night stay at the iconic Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise. We also explore the Canadian Rockies in combination with Montana's Glacier National Park. This is a 6-night, 7-day program starting and ending in Calgary. We have 2 nights in Waterton National Lakes Park and 2 nights in beautiful Banff. We'll visit spectacular Chateau Lake Louise. We'll also see head smashed in buffalo jump, one of the world's oldest buffalo jumps and the UNESCO World Heritage Site. And when we visit Glacier National Park, we'll ride aboard the historic Jammer cars. A little bit further east, we have the best of Eastern Canada. This is an 8-night, 9-day program, including 11 meals. We have 2 nights at Niagara Falls on the Canadian side, 2 nights in the capital city of Ottawa, and then we head into French-speaking Canada for 2 nights in Quebec City, and finally 2 nights in beautiful Montreal. We'll get acquainted with Ontario's 300-year-old history of winemaking with a wine tour and tasting. We'll include a cruise and witness the power of Mother Nature at breathtaking Niagara Falls. And we'll get a chance to stroll through the bustling Byward Market and feel like a local. If you're looking for off-the-beaten-path Canada, it's hard to beat the Maritimes Coastal Wonders. This is an 11-day, 10-night program, including 16 meals. We'll visit 3 Canadian provinces on this tour: Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, as well as New Brunswick. We'll have 2 nights in Halifax, 2 nights in Baddeck, 2 nights in Charlottetown, 2 nights in St. John, and then finally 2 nights more in Nova Scotia. Get a chance to see the Hopewell Rocks and the area of the world that has the largest tide fluctuation anywhere on the planet. We'll experience Prince Edward Island, otherwise known as PEI, the backdrop for the acclaimed novel of Anne of Green Gables. And we'll attend culinary boot camp for bragging rights who can cook the best PEI mussels. Now, don't forget, Collette also offers small group adventure travel with Explorations by Collette. All of these travel programs feature no more than 24 travelers, so you can experience small group reinvented. You'll have authentic accommodations and surroundings. You'll have more free time to explore a bit more independently, and will include unique off the beaten path experiences, plus amazing culinary adventures. A perfect example of an explorations tour is our roaming coastal Maine. This is a 6-night, 7-day program with 2 nights in Portland, 2 nights in Bar Harbor, and 2 nights in Rockport. We join a local fisherman and haul in lobster traps on a lobster boat excursion. We'll lose ourselves in the natural beauty of Acadia National Park, where you can choose to take a bike ride or a scenic drive. And we'll participate in an oyster shucking lesson before digging into the local delicacies. Keep in mind, any air-inclusive booking with Collette includes our private sedan service. If you live within 50 miles of the Salt Lake City Airport, you'll be picked up at your home in a private sedan and driven to and from the airport before and after your tour. This is all included free of charge with all air-inclusive bookings with Collette. You can personalize your adventure by upgrading to our elite airfare. We offer optional excursions that you can pre-book with your Morris Columbus agent. You can add pre-nights or post-nights, or even sometimes tour extensions. And don't forget about our no worries travel protection plan. With our special cancellation insurance, you can cancel for any reason whatsoever. Right up to 24 hours prior to departure, you will receive a full cash refund minus the cost of the insurance itself. It's an industry-leading cancellation policy. Plus, you're covered on tour, including full medical assistance, emergency trip evacuation, as well as baggage loss or delay. And if you've traveled with Collette before, you're a member of our loyalty program, the Collette Passport Club. If you've traveled with us within the last 12 months, you'll get $150 off your next tour. And if you've traveled with us within the last 2 years, you'll get $100 off your next Collette tour. And remember, this week at the Morris Columbus Travel Expo, you can save up to 15% off all USA tours as long as you book with your Morris Columbus agent no later than February 4th. Thank you so much for learning a bit about the world of Collette travel. Enjoy the rest of your expo.